welcome back to my channel and welcome to my closet. And no, this is not a Fashion Friday video, but I just wanted to change location today and the closet just seemed perfect.
And also, low-key, I have a mess in my room, so that's why we're in here.
Today's video, I have for you guys a anti-haul because honestly, there is so much makeup coming out, so much makeup that sometimes I just feel like I don't want to know about any new release. I don't want to know about makeup anymore. I don't want to know about any new makeup coming out because it's just so much. I feel like brands should take a little break and give us a little break. I feel like the new makeup coming out isn't even as enjoyable anymore because it's like this one's coming out and next week there's another post like, oh, they have a new collection. You didn't even get to buy the first collection and the new one's already next week. That is so annoying to me as of now, and that's part of my anti-haul, that I feel like brands need to like chill out and let us enjoy the collection they're putting out. I feel like it's not even, some of their collections aren't even that well thought of anymore. It's like, oh, we need to put something out, like just throw that together and sell it because, you know, it's our brand, we're gonna sell it regardless. And I get that people need to make money and they want to make money, but I just feel like, damn, we need a break. Like, there's a couple of products in this list that I'm going to tell you that I'm not going to buy. They're nice, but I'm just not going to buy them because there's other things out on the market that have my interest a little bit more than these products. So if you want to know what products I don't want to buy, then just keep on watching. Okay, starting off with these Dose of Colors palettes. These palettes are pretty. But like this one specific, this blue one, it's called Snow Angel. The only color I'm truly interested in is the burgundy color. And I mean the colors, the other two colors, even though they're pigmented and pretty, they really don't interest me. So I obviously would not spend my money on something that doesn't really interest me. The next one from them as well is their, what is it called? Pretty Cool palette. I am not a fan at all whatsoever of cool tone eyeshadows, cool tone makeup. So this is a palette that I would 100% skip because it's just not something that I'm going to use. So why spend my money on it? Next. Now this one is the first one that I'm going to tell you guys that I was a little shook and I was like a little surprised because Tarte is known for bringing out some unique products, but for the most part, a lot of their products look like last year's holiday products, kind of like Too Faced. But this palette, I was like, damn, they're getting like the memo that we want to see something different, that we don't want to see the same, you know, colors every year. This one actually is really beautiful. It interested me. It looks really pretty. All the colors, I feel like it has a wide variety of colors for you to use different or all year round, different seasons and all that, which is really pretty. I'm pretty impressed. But again, this is one of the palettes that if I have a list of makeup products, this one's at the end of the list because there's already other products that I'm more interested in that occupy those lists. So yeah, moving on is a Dominique Cosmetics palette. Now I included her other two palettes in my previous anti-hauls, and I don't know why. I cannot bring myself to try out her makeup. It looks beautiful and all. I love the color of the packaging, obviously. Some of the colors in the palette I'm really drawn to, but it's just, I don't know why. I feel like I haven't seen a good enough review to convince me that this is a good palette or that these are good eyeshadow palettes for me to buy, which is why I haven't purchased any of her palettes. And you know, that's just me being honest. Moving on, Urban Decay. I feel like I include an Urban Decay product in every anti-haul, and I kind of think that I'm going to give them a try again and use their eyeshadow products on my eyes and see if maybe, you know, formulas have changed, my eyes have changed, because I don't wear Urban Decay eyeshadows. They just don't last on my eyes. Like an hour after I'm done, like it's already fading. 2 hours in, it's creased already. No matter what primer, what concealer, foundation, no primer, setting powder, any product I've used to try and make those eyeshadows work. They just don't. I feel like maybe the chemistry, there's no chemistry between my eyes and those eyeshadows. So these I feel like are a little boring for my taste, for my liking, which is why I would personally skip them, even if, you know, Urban Decay shadows did work for me. But yeah, I'm definitely skipping these. Next, Jeffree Star Alien palette. Now, the only eyeshadow I like in this palette is the yellow mustard shade, but I wouldn't buy a palette just for one shade. I mean, if I was crazy, I feel like I'm not that crazy yet. But this palette is just not for me. I just don't like the combination of colors. I don't feel like I would get a really good use out of this palette. I feel like it would always have to be a palette I have to accompany with other palettes to, you know, get a full good use out of it. So yeah, I'm definitely skipping that. Along with that, the Jeffree Star liquid lipsticks, where are they at? Right here. So these lipsticks, I mean, I don't see myself wearing any of these colors. That blue, I don't see myself sitting next to the Christmas tree wearing my navy blue lipstick. I just don't. And that caca green color, the top, like burnt, not burnt, like mossy olive green color, I don't see myself wearing that color either. The other colors, I mean, the only color that I really caught my attention was the red one. But I'm wearing this red color today and I'm obsessed with it. It's a Real Her liquid lipstick. And yeah, I don't feel like I need another one because this one, it reminds me a lot of my Stila Sale Day liquid lipstick Beso. And it's giving it a run for its money. And it's Gorgina. Someone told me not to say Gorgina anymore. I just remembered. Sorry, not sorry. Next is Kylie Cosmetics. These lip glosses. Okay, based on this picture, which I feel like we all saw first, this picture right here, please someone tell me that her lips don't look like she applied clear lip gloss and someone just threw dirt on her lips, or like sand with like little rocks. That's what that picture, and that's what her picture reminds me of, which totally turned me off to wanting to try her lip glosses. So definitely for me it's a pass, even if they look pretty swatched or they look different. That picture right there is not a picture that I would want to look like, especially not those lips. Sorry. No. I don't want to look like I have tierrita on my lips. Next, Too Faced new eyeshadow palette. This is a pretty rich collection. Now this palette is the same thing I was going with Tarte. I feel like if I show you guys this picture and I like blur out everything in the background and I tell you, who do you think this palette is by? What brand do you think this is? I don't think a lot of people would say it was Too Faced because it's different. To me, it's different compared to everything I've seen from them. Just in my last anti-haul, I showed you guys all these boring ass holiday collections, which all look like last year's holiday collections. This to me looks different, and I'm like, damn, right on. You guys are like getting the memo that we want to see something a little bit different, a little bit more fun. Now, I'm not buying it because, like I said, it would probably be it would probably be under the Tarte palette on my list of things I want to buy, which is they would be at the very bottom. Not because they're not pretty, just because there's other things that interest me more. Moving on, Kylie Cosmetics again. That 2014 lipstick for me is a no-go. The other colors are pretty, but I'm just not a fan of her lip products, which I've already tried her lip kits, and maybe I should try them again. I've said that I want to give them another try. I just haven't gotten around to, just because there's other products that are interesting me more than these. But these palettes, now the peach palette reminds me a lot of an old palette she launched a while back. The burgundy palette I was interested in, but I just don't know if I truly really want to try out her eyeshadows or not. Do you guys like them? Let me know if you guys are in love with her eyeshadow formulas. I base myself on how the eyeshadows and the formulas work. Now, you guys know if I like a product, it's because I really like the formulation of how it actually works and the eyeshadow and all that stuff. So if you guys have any of her palettes and you really like the formula, let me know. Maybe, you know, I can make up my mind if I want to try them or not. But as of now, these I'm definitely passing for this season. I know she'll put out plenty more stuff, so I can wait, you know, later on. Next, this Morphe highlighter palette. Just for me, it's a no-go. All the colors, I am only called by one color, literally, which is the second color right here. As you can see, the swatches, the second color, which is like that pearly, like goldish shade next to like the purpley one. That's the only color that I would truly use from this palette, because the other ones, like the deep shades, I would not wear them. The two like bubblegum pink colors, I'm not into those type of colors. The one next to it is just like a bronzy color that I wouldn't use. The one next to that one is like a blush color, and then the first one, which is like that frosty purple, I'm definitely not into those type of colors for highlighters. And that's just my, you know, what I'm into and what I'm not into. So this palette would definitely not be no good in my collection or for me. Next are these Pat McGrath lipsticks, or I don't know if they're whatever they are. These are not my cup of tea. I am not going to spend money on lipsticks like this because, one, to me they're too expensive, and I know I spend a lot of money on makeup. I do, I can admit it. I spend a lot of money on products that sometimes I didn't like, I returned or whatever. But I just know myself, and spending $38, or I don't even know how much these are, I think they're a little bit more, on these type of lipsticks, for me, it's just, it's not. No, I'm just not going to do it. I'm not going to buy yellow lipstick, even though I love yellow right now, mustard and all those. I just wouldn't wear it as a lipstick. And that, again, it's just me. The other colors do not call my attention, especially because they're like kind of like metallic or frosty. They're just not my cup of tea, and they're too expensive. Moving on to these. Oh, these are $55. These are the Milk Makeup Wu-Tang Clang, I don't know, lipstick collections, and they have a dragon and the packaging. I get it, you know, it's a collaboration, but these are $55 for one lipstick. Like, that's bonkers to me. The packaging can be, you know, amazing and everything. I'm just not gonna spend that. Maybe for all the fans out there, they will. But for me, it's definitely a no-go. You know, I could spend those $55 on a lot of other things that I have on my list. Moving on, keeping up with the Kardashians. Kim Kardashian Beauty. These I feel like are pretty, the colors, and they're different. Now, I feel like I would have been more intrigued to buy them in the summer rather than now in the fall. And I know, even though we all complain about those warm tone eyeshadow palettes that every brand brings out around this time of year, it's the only thing we buy. We still buy those warm tone eyeshadow palettes, and the colored ones, just for me, I feel like not a lot of people gravitate towards. There are some people that do, but for the majority, I feel like they don't. So these type of colors I feel like would have been perfect and would have like hit off completely in the summer. They're gorgeous, they look pigmented, but I'm definitely passing them. And I know she does have like a burgundy and a bronzy shade, but I mean, I have color, like I have those colors in other palettes. Moving on, and last product, again, these Pat McGrath products. Now, I know a lot of people give me shit for not wanting to buy their products. To me, they're just expensive. I don't want to spend $120 something on a 10 eyeshadow palette. I don't want to spend $55 on a 6 eyeshadow palette. I just don't. Even if the quality is there and all amazing, there is other palettes that are $16 from ColourPop, and I'm not comparing them, but I like the quality of ColourPop. I like the quality I get in ColourPop, and to me it's amazing, you know. And for those $55, I can put a whole like 4 palette order from ColourPop, and I will be as happy as the people who buy their $55 palette from Pat McGrath. And that's just me. I mean, I know a lot of people don't like it that I include her in my anti-hauls. It is what it is. That's what an anti-haul is all about. If you don't like it, you don't have to watch it. I don't want to buy it. I also don't want to spend $30 something on a lipstick. Her colors, again, are beautiful. You can see them right here. They're beautiful. There's other brands that I'm more interested in spending my money on other than Pat McGrath. And that's just me. And that can change in a month, a week, a year. If I decide to buy a palette to try it out, then I will do it. but it has to come from me wanting and actually really being into something for me to actually want to buy it and spend my money on. So yeah, that's basically it for this anti-haul. I feel like my sassy level was going like way up. Yeah, my chongo's coming off. See, my sassy level was definitely going up. My bun was like getting discombobulated. Anyways, thank you guys so much for all your support. Let me know what you thought of this anti-haul and what products you don't want to buy or you do want to buy from my list. You know, no judgment. If you want to buy everything from this list, that's totally fine. We all have different opinions and we all like different things. Thank you guys again so much for watching. I appreciate all your support. I appreciate all your support, and I will see you all in my next video. Bye.